Hi everyone, welcome. I hope that you're doing really well today. Today I'm coming to you with my week in review. I would love to share some things that I've been trying out this week and really enjoying. So if you're interested in my week in review, just keep watching. So I just got done being part of an amazing live stream video. Mary from Glissy Fritzy invited myself, Marlene, and Michelle and Melissa from Melissa 55. She gave the instructions as to what you all that tuned in and wanted to do our makeup for us using the Jaclyn Hill palette. Melissa is the one that relayed all of the requests to us, and it was so much fun. I had this video to do afterwards, so I thought before the live stream, I was like, well, I'll just do it afterwards. I'll take everything down and just go ahead and get that done. And as the requests came pouring in, once I had blue eyebrows, I kind of knew that I was going to have to do a restart on my face. So I just got that done. I don't even know what time it is because my phone's dead. So let's just get into it. But it was a lot of fun. Thank you, Mary, and thank you, girls, for always welcoming me into the group and having so much fun. I had mentioned before that I was waiting to find the new Rimmel Breathable foundation. This is the one that replaced the red cap that I have shared several times that I've really enjoyed. It wears a long time. That will be up later on this week. I tried this for the first time with you all, and I must say, I do really enjoy this foundation. This is a foundation that you can pretty much do anything with. During the video, you will see that I did come on and I used a beauty blend. Actually, I used a Real Technique sponge, and I applied it to my face, and I went in with 2 coats, and it has a nice coverage, but it does not at all have any cakiness. If you thought that the red cap of the Rimmel was just too heavy and too heavy looking, I think you're going to love this because it still has great coverage. I hope the coloring is better than what my monitor is showing me because it looks like I'm a little washed out. Let me adjust my lighting, okay? Just 1 minute. This is light as my lights go, actually. So let me try one more thing. When I go into edit, I'll be able to tell and know better ahead next time. It's getting darker. It's later now, but it has such a pretty finish on your skin. Now, I do like I said, a very full coverage. You all probably know that if you've watched many of my videos. So, especially that this is the second time I've had it on today. Y'all had me looking a hot mess. But it was so much fun. Yes, I took it in. I was in the bathroom this time, and I took the applicator. This is the kind of applicator that you have with this. And I took, I mean, all over my face. This is a foundation that you could literally do what I just did and paint your whole face with it. Go in with a beauty sponge, spread it all out evenly, and it looks so good. I have to fix. Okay. I think that's much better. Okay. I think that's much better. At least for my monitor, I'm seeing that it's better. This is so pretty on. If you enjoy taking selfies, if you do Instagram, it's so pretty on your skin. And it truly doesn't feel like you have any foundation on. I said this in my first impressions as well, but not just, feeling heavy wearing, but like to touch. It doesn't feel like I have anything on, and I seriously loaded down with this because I had to remove all this makeup that I had put on my face using wet wipes. So my face was a little bit red, and it covered everything. Double, 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 double thumbs up for this. This is the star of the show. This is the star of the week. It was worth the wait. I wish it had a pump. I mean, everybody is coming out with these doe foot applicators for foundation. I feel like saying, hello, were there warehouses that were saying, here, we have an overstock of these, so use them on your foundation, not just your concealer. But I can live with this. I can live with it. They also came out with this. This is their Lasting Finish Breathable Primer. And I used this also today. I say it today. I can't even speak. I used it also today. And it comes out as a white cream. And it gives a little bit of, a little bit, tiny bit of a glow. But definitely thumbs up. It feels more like a rich moisturizer versus like something with a lot of silicone in it. So for those of you that don't like silicone and like a little bit of a glow, that way this could be your new favorite primer. We also have Lasting Breathable Concealers. Been using these also, have them on again today. I do enjoy these. They do seem, and I think I left my mirror. Yeah, I left my mirror in there. They do seem to not be as flattering under the eye. If you get to the point where you're covering what you need and you're not going crazy highlighting and doing the big triangle and etc., I think you're going to be okay. But if you like to really get in there and highlight and, you know, really cut up your face with concealer and highlight and contour, and you like to use your concealer for that a lot, under your eyes, I would be very, very careful. They have a sponge tip applicator, and this is the kind of sponge that isn't like a foamy sponge. It's a more dense sponge that's on the Age Rewind concealers. So I wouldn't rebuy those. I will definitely rebuy the foundation. And they also came out with the Magnify Eyes eye primer. It comes in a little tubey like this. If you just have the slightest bit of discoloration on your lid, this is going to help it. It actually does more of a blurring, I think, than actually pigmented coverage. I've used it a couple times, and it does a nice job prolonging the wear of my eyeshadow. I have absolutely no complaints with it there. But it's one of those things. I'm really tried and true to my Urban Decay anti-aging eye primer. I like it a lot. But this has kind of a, when you first go in with it, this has a really nice sticky base. This will be good if you like to do shimmer or have trouble with your lid color staying on. This might help just give a little extra tackiness. Till just the past probably year, every time I would do a yearly favorites, anytime I would mention something that I use all the time, I always rebuy. I have a backup of, it was always the Rimmel Stay Matte. They actually came out with a loose powder of the Stay Matte, and it's a very light. Oh, you're not going to be able to see it. Let me see if I do this, if it'll show it better. Yeah, it did, didn't it? And you know, sometimes when they take something that's pressed and make it loose, or vice versa, something changes and it doesn't work well. So far, I've used it all week. So far, I have not noticed that with this. It still keeps me very matte without the kickiness in my T-zone, where I still have a little bit of oiliness, and I've really enjoyed it. Relatively cold weather, so we will do a recheck with that once it starts getting warmer and I have a chance to see how it's really going to work. Now, I have mentioned before about the Rimmel bronzer. It's waterproof, it's wonderful, it stays all day, it blends and buffs beautifully into your skin. Basically, it doesn't matter what skin tone you are, it's still going to work beautifully. They came out with these. They came out with Light and 01. Yeah, that works. This is 01 Light. This is 02 Medium. 03 Dark. I have been using these all week. I used them today. I go in with a fluffier brush. I take the lighter and I go in I go on the outside of my face, the perimeter of my face. I go in my cheekbones and I use this. And then I go in, I've been using the medium because my self-tan, when I first got it, I used the dark, but my self-tan faded, so I've been using the medium lately. And I go in with a little bit smaller of a brush. I wanted to intensify like under my cheeks and around my forehead a little bit without actually contouring. So that's what I did with that, and they are beautiful. These are not waterproof, but they last all day. Just noticed I have black eyeshadow up under my fingernails. So I've been using the LA Girl Velvet Bronzer, and it doesn't say a number or anything. This is what he looks like. I think the light's washing me out a little bit. Wears so nicely all day. This is the Wet n Wild blush. That is not dirt under my nails. It's eyeshadow. And that is what I've had on. Oh my goodness, that stinks. Every time I put that on, I'm like, probably shouldn't be putting it on my face. And this is the Essence Strobing Highlight. I have heard a lot of people talk about the Essence highlight in the pan, what was it, nude or something? I have not heard anyone speaking of this. And this is beautiful. I like this because depending on the texture, I need to wipe all this off. Depending on the texture of my skin, if I want to liven it up a little bit, like it's been peeling, so it's been kind of burnt, I wanted to just open it up a little bit. So I will take this, and I will dot it on right here. I don't go up too far. Dot it on right here, and then I just take my finger and warm it into my skin, and then I bake. You can still see a little highlight, but it's not like, oh wow, we need to get her a gift card so she can have some facials done because she's got a lot of stuff going on her face. You know what I mean? You don't want to show that stuff off. I got this, I showed this in a haul. This was something that had been marked down at Target. I paid, I don't know, $9 or something for it. This is the NYX 01 Sweet Cheeks blush palette. These are the colors. I'm hoping that I've really enjoyed it. The colors blend so nicely, richly pigmented, beautiful all day. Okay, and then we have this. This is Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Refreshing Primer and Setting Spray. This has coconut water, probiotic-based ingredients, and skin revivers. This is silicone-free, alcohol-free, and oil-free. It says it primes, sets, and refreshes. I use my Smashbox primer water to prime my face, but I have been using this to set my face. I thought it said that it would make your makeup not transfer, but I was going to say that is not true because I can show you on all of my black jackets that it definitely does still transfer. But I really do like this. When I use this to set my makeup, this is the only thing I have to use. It doesn't give a necessarily dewy finish, but it doesn't give a matte finish either. It's just kind of perfect. So this is a really good one if you're looking for something. And I like that it had probiotics because my skin's been, ever since a few months ago, my skin's been real sensitive. So, and this is the last thing I want to show you. This is a Sonia Kashuk cosmetic bag. I don't know if I showed this in my haul or not. I think I did. But this is so nice. I have used this constantly. I forget how much it was originally, but it has these two little pockets that can come out. And let's not do that. And then it has this brush holder. And then it has this bigger compartment that is truly, I mean, you can put a lot in there. And I've really enjoyed this. They had marked down all the Sonia Kashuk in my Target. But yeah, they're taking it all. They're marking it all out. All of her brush sets and everything. Which I've had a couple of her brush sets and they're not bad. But and it just zips up nice and tidy. But if you're a traveler, you know, check your, I almost just hit myself in the face with this. If you're a traveler, check and see if you can get you one of these, because it is a really, really good deal. So, yeah, I think that's it. I think I've yacked long enough. But I thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me and spending a little bit of time with me. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you have a wonderful start to your week. I hope you all have a great day. Be blessed, and I will talk to you in the next video.